Wagwan people of the world, what's up? It is saying Alake Stonebwoy representing right from Ghana, the red, gold, green, and the black star. You're in tune to Media Spotlight UK. Everything is cool and okay.
What is up, guys? I am Lollie and you are watching Media Spotlight UK. And today I am joined by the legendary. Yeah, that's what we're doing today. Legendary, yeah?
Young legend.
The young legend Stonebwoy.
Wicked.
How you doing?
Yeah, man, I'm fine. I'm grateful to be alive.
Grateful to be
I'm
alive.
thankful to the Most High God, for
I
keeping
feel
us
it.
fit.
Amazing.
Seeing?
I love it. I love it. So today we're going to talk a little bit about, well, not a little bit. We're going to talk a lot about music. A lot about music.
That's what we do.
That's what we
know.
do. Yeah. You ready?
Ready like
Let's give it
Freddy,
for them.
Yeah, man.
Right. So I want to know, is there a moment when you were younger that you listened to a song and you thought to yourself, I want to be in music?
Yeah, man, that's real though. That's real. You know what I mean? Something must have to inspire somebody, So I believe that when I was young, one time I must have seen a thing that would push me to do like, yeah, you can do it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So big ups to whoever I saw at the time.
Yeah.
That made me feel like I could do it, or whoever I saw that was fun enough or interesting enough for me to emulate.
Yeah.
Even if I was playing.
Exactly. To be inspired by.
Yes.
Because that's important. Because I believe you can't be what you can't see.
Exactly.
It's very difficult to be what you can't see. So when there's someone doing it, you feel it.
You feel it, and then it brings out the best in you as well. It might start as play, but later on it could get busy. It could get better, and then now you realize that it was out of the play that you generated that feeling to actually be like that person.
Exactly. And I think when it's music as well, it's like almost a double-edged sword because it makes you feel something.
Exactly. I remember saying most often when people see musicians or see actors or actresses as play as kids, when they go to school or when they play with their friends, they just want to act it up, emulate it up, and that's how they begin to grow their own skills to become like such people that they see on TV.
Because they say, I want to be a pop star, I want to be a doctor.
Because they have seen one.
Exactly.
And they feel like they can be that.
Exactly. What a role model. We're so on the same page.
Yeah, man.
I love it. So I want to talk about the album.
Quick
Talk about album.
I'm just saying. Like you said, I want to talk about the album. I'm like, quickly.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
I feel you. I was like, oh.
I'm just giving it a
little push.
More push.
More push.
I do not mean that. Just say it quickly. Nah.
I know what you mean. I want to know.
Media Spotlight, we don't rush things.
We don't rush things here.
We take
no
time
rushing.
To crush things.
Exactly. Why rush when you can crush? You feel me? What were your biggest influences and inspirations when it came to kind of compiling the album?
Definitely. Music itself has been an inspiration. As a topic to sing about has been an inspiration. The mood, the feeling that the rhythm brings me and what it would want me to sing on top of it is an inspiration as well, because it all forms part of the creativity, and it all makes it come complete.
Exactly.
As a whole.
Yeah.
As a song, as a record, as a product. Right from the thoughts, right from the beats, right into everything that you put on the song. So
everything feeds into it.
Everything. Life is part of the inspiration that we're here today, grabbing an album as such. Yeah, man.
It's like that quote from. Have you ever seen the film Cool Runnings?
Cool Runnings. Yes, I should.
They say, feel the rhythm, feel the rhyme.
Yeah, man.
It's bobsleigh time, and like that is like such a good quote.
True.
But it's about music, it's about everything.
True, absolutely.
Feel it, and then it comes.
Absolutely.
So, how would you say that Ghana and Afrobeats has kind of influenced, especially Ghanaian music specifically, and the culture influenced music now? Like more current mainstream music?
Yeah, man, for sure. One thing is that there's always an African involved in the mainstream. When you say when you say mainstream, I see mainstream as mainstream is mainstream. Mainstream.
Yeah. Mainstream.
The UKs, the Americas,
exactly.
the world superpowers.
Yeah.
They make things become mainstream.
Absolutely.
As far as I'm concerned, if it's on their platform, then it's mainstream.
Yeah.
But meanwhile, there could be an African kid, a Japanese kid, an Asian kid, an Indian kid who is mainstream. but nobody knows
in terms of the type of music. Yeah, but no one knows because it doesn't have the backing.
You know what I mean? Mainstream has become that a thing of, if America knows you, then you're really mainstream.
Yeah. But that's a cop-out as
But
well.
that's like, you know what I mean? That's the thing that I mean. So I'm just trying to get the understanding of the mainstream that there is. And I think that the influence of the influence of Ghana music or Ghana or Ghanaian sound in today's music scene, specifically the Afrobeat scene, is huge. History tells you from a long time ago, you know, that Ghanaian music has been a part of it.
And this is where music actually originated.
Starting from the high lives from 1920s. So you can imagine striking it all down through, you know, when high life was highly patronized, especially from West Africa into the other African countries with a combination of their various traditional movements, you know, into making it suit them. Yeah. You know, so as far as I am concerned, for Ghana to even be the first country sub-Sahara of West Africa to gain independence must show you how far ahead we've been.
Exactly.
We've been far ahead of time.
That shows something.
You know
major.
That shows something. So
yeah.
that should also let you know that from several angles or from several spheres of life we've contributed into, either by politics or by, you know, freedom, music. You know, these things don't go without music. Like music is part of everything.
It's ingrained in everything.
I mean, Ghana is really supposed to be applauded for the influence.
Absolutely.
You know, I mean, in today's time, I do not believe that it is well known, but who else is supposed to tell the story but the lion itself?
Exactly. I love that quote.
You know what I mean? So now we should be able to tell our stories without being seen as trying to back down or trying to punch into some other person's own. No. We're only trying to let the world know what role we play, who we are as a real black stars. The red, gold, and the green with a black star in the middle of it. We know what we are, we know our worth, and we have to spread the word to the world.
Because when someone else writes your story, it's never the same.
Absolutely.
Never the same. So everyone is really eagerly anticipating Afro Nation.
Straight away.
Everywhere. It's everywhere.
And
Twitter,
one more
Insta.
time, the first time is in Africa, it's in Ghana.
Exactly.
You know
so I want to know how you feel about it. How are you preparing? Like.
Yeah, I'm always on the road, always on the journey, so I consider I'm always training. You know what I mean? I'm always kicking. I'm always by thoughts, by actions, I'm always prepared. Yeah. If you give me a microphone now and you give me a fat check, boy,
we can make some sweet music.
We're just gonna get everything burning down right now.
Yeah. I'm with you. Do you know what? If someone did the same to me, if someone gave me a microphone, I've got one in my hand, and a fat check, I'd make some great songs. Do you know what I mean? I'm telling you.
Yeah, man. It's not all about the fat checks anyway. It's a combination
a small
of
check.
Everything.
A small check.
But a fat one is preferable.
Yeah, I'd prefer a fat one, you know. Several figures, but, you know, I don't want to be fussy about it. But anyway, so how are you feeling about that? Do you have like a pre-show ritual? Anything you do before you get on stage?
I mean, even if I did, I mean, I know I do, but it's the simple things that people overlook. Yeah. Yeah, man. They really mean a lot to me before I hit on stage. I need my quiet for like at least an hour.
Yeah, definitely.
Or at least 30 minutes because I mean, I need that and I need to focus. I need to have even finished the show in my head before I go on stage.
Yeah, that's the thing about visualizing it all.
Yeah.
And like knowing where it goes, everything is going. So then, I don't know, there's no room for error, none of that.
I mean, at least have a blueprint, and then when you get on stage, you can
you know where to go.
Alterate it a little.
Exactly. Get the feeling from you know the audience, because I know some artists really like it to be high energy backstage before. They like all the energy, all the noise before, because that gets them hyped. But I would just feel that I would be burning myself out before getting on stage, because you want to savor that moment, because that is a special moment. That high energy, that intensity is, and that what people do on stage, that is something that is really sacred. So I'd be worried.
It's different for everybody.
Yeah.
Some people, are very, very comfortable when they get into the hype zone and then get on stage and then still are able to deliver. Others would get the calm before
you want to pray,
before the
you want to
storm.
chill.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm the type that would need like at least 30 minutes, cool, calm, chill.
Just relaxing.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And get it done.
Just getting it done. I want to know, so if we were to go into the studio now, what would be the difference and where would we start if we were going to make a dancehall track or an Afrobeats track?
When we get into the studio, we're going to make music. You know what I mean? Once I hear the rhythm and I know that this is a thing that touches my mood now,
yeah,
then I'll be able to churn onto that rhythm something that is coming from right within, because I love to get my songs from right within.
Yeah.
You know, because I believe that the things we say and the things we talk about are the same things that we sing. But because it's now going to be conveyed with emotions and lyrics and words, which is power, because words, sounds, and power, then it has to come straight from within. So when we go into the studio, I would love to get connected by the rhythm and check the mood.
Yeah.
Because more time you have a beat or you have an instrumentation that you've had for like a year and you've never gotten the right mood to start to work on it. And one day you get onto the same beat that you've had for over a year and you put that thing on there and you realize that yes,
and it clicks.
I couldn't have rushed it.
Yeah.
So for me, it comes from within. So even if I have to work instantly or immediately or right there and there on the spot, I'd have to make sure that the vibes connect.
Yeah.
The rhythm hits me and calls the song from within. Then I can turn it onto it. It's cool. Words and some power, really important. So.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, man.
Is there a dream kind of crossover collab that you would want to do? So with somebody in like a different, do you have anyone in a different
Yeah.
Who?
Finish up your question.
Oh, sorry. Who in other genres of music would you like to collaborate to do like a crossover track?
Yeah.
The best example I could give would be like Encore Numb, I guess.
Yeah. There's one Farouk guy that I think is from Latin or whatever. I think the other side.
Farouk, yeah.
Yeah. He's smashing it crazy. When I paid attention to his song one time and I'm like, yeah, so. But I done a song with one Lusophone artist as well, big one, of course. C4 Pedro is his name. C4. He's widely known amongst the Lusophone speaking countries, you know. So when I did that song, I felt like, yeah, man, this is it. Where we have to. I'm one artist who is never like afraid to explore.
Yeah.
Not at all.
Yeah.
I tell you what, even if you give me a ballet rhythm, I'll do something on that.
You'll do something with it.
Trust me, because I love to challenge my creativity, because you know, this is what we do. Yeah, man, this is what we do.
What about a rock beat?
Yeah, man, anything, because it's music, you know.
Yeah.
And I, for one, I know myself as an artist who is not stagnant. There are some artists who can never jump on the next rhythm.
Yeah, and it's like, this is who I am, this is my lane.
It's all right, you know, but I'm fortunate to find myself and privileged to find myself to be a versatile artist, you know what I mean? Expressing myself in diverse ways. Yeah. With diverse melodies. So one of my crossover features, you know, I'd want would really be with Rihanna.
Cool.
You know what I mean? She's already in that line already. She's a Caribbean girl, and her sound touches me still. You feel
it's the island flavor, I'd say.
Exactly, it's an African flavor. Yeah, man.
I love that.
There are so many islands in Africa, same way.
Yeah.
Yeah, so many islands across the world. So literally, one thing that is most common is the people that reside on the island. You know what I mean?
Fab, I love that. So there have been loads of fan questions pouring in for you. Loads. So I'm going to ask you a couple of them. Have any projects been done with DJ Khaled?
Not yet, but would love to.
Not yet,
I've
but
seen all
soon.
them thing there, and it's a thing that we are working on and would love to, because I mean DJ Khaled is one who is known for his inspirational quotes. You know, he started all these. I think we should give it to him, because if there was ever an entertainer who went loud with a lifestyle and inspiring with it, like, yo, don't let him get you down. Like, you know,
don't let him get you down.
Yeah, it got to a point where you know that, yo, Khaled, what's that, though? Come on, ease off.
Yeah.
But yeah, you still have to flow with it.
Yeah, but he lives like that.
Sometimes it gets like come on.
It's like you're
Be
doing the
real.
most. Yeah.
Be real. It feels like he never has to struggle.
Yeah.
Whilst he's telling you to continue to struggle.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I like that in a way. I mean, after watching a couple of times, I began to understand how, like, whatever you do, just do it. Just be super positive about
Yeah.
it. So I like that hyper positive energy that he throws into everything that he does, making you want to feel like, yo, leave your current space already. You have to be on the next level. So,
Yeah.
you know, we're working on it. And if it does get to him, trust me, man, we're going to smack a real big verse. You know,
Can I do a verse on
on
it?
a
Because
thing.
that would be cool.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You could do a
couple of
backup.
lines.
Yeah, you could do the backup. Like,
Yeah, the backup. Yeah, couple of harmonies.
So I could give you 5%
Exactly.
of royalties or something.
5%.
Like
That would do me for a little while, actually.
Yeah.
I'd be quite happy with that. That's a good place to be.
Yeah, man.
So next up, people are saying, are you planning on working with any UK artists?
Yeah, man, I've done a couple of stuff with UK artists before, and currently we're still planning and working on a couple. Like, I done Stylo G before, though.
Yeah.
I done Gappy Ranks. I mean, from 2012 days.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
talking
yeah.
7 years ago. You know, been here for a while.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, you've been on the scene for a while.
currently we're looking at, you know, fixing things with a couple more of them. So it's on.
Amazing.
I've already done during this day of mine. I've already done 2 producers. Like, I've done Nana Rogues and Enter the A already. Two big songs, I tell you honestly, man.
Wicked.
And so we're gonna surely get in the other artists to rope in as well.
That's sick.
And get it fixed for the album.
Yeah.
For 2020.
I smell some good songs coming.
You would hear and smell and feel
And
it.
feel it. All my senses will be going.
Straight away.
It's gonna be wicked.
All living into your sixth sense.
Literally.
Same.
All of it. Sixth
man,
sense.
Jano.
Can't wait. So what is next for you then?
Next for me is to watch myself and live my life.
Yeah, live your best life.
Yeah, man, live my life, you know. Got family to take care of. I
Mhm.
got wife, 2 kids, got brother, sisters, you know what I mean, father, I mean, my mother, so rest in peace. I've got friends, close ones, people that are looking up to me that I don't even know, people that I'm looking up to that they don't even know. I just have to live my life, and I mean, stay alive to make sure that all these things
Are
happen.
taken care of.
You don't know, you know, so that's what's next for me.
Do you find it like a bit scary to be a role model? Being like watched and having people idolize you and stuff like that?
Yeah, as long as you're also looking at the right people.
Yeah.
So it's like a cycle, so that we all keep feeding on each other.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. So long as it's not too scary once you also have somebody to look up to.
Yeah.
Or once you also have a source that you draw from.
Exactly.
Because you can only give when you get.
Yeah.
But so it becomes scary when you don't have no source that you draw from.
And when you're just on your own and there's nothing there. Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't go
It doesn't go full
it doesn't go
circle.
like a full circle. So you're surely gonna get damaged.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And you can't be what you can't see. And isn't that taking it full circle?
Exactly. Yeah,
How's
man.
that for going full circle for you?
Yeah, man.
Well, thank you so much. It's
Thank
been an
you so
absolute
much, Media
pleasure.
Spotlight, big up yourself. Stonebwoy from Ghana. It's been a nice time with you. What's the name again, babes?
Lollie.
Lollie, yeah, man. Mad move. Big respect. Media Spotlight UK to the world. Stonebwoy representing from Ghana. Yeah? Put up on no answer again. And in the all of the bad man, them. Big up all of the girl, them too. Media Spotlight in the UK again.
Hey.
Yeah. Time and time again.
Ooh.
If we fall, we go rise and fly again. Money go come again. Yeah, no. I get make we bust champagne. Media Spotlight come fi bring you all of the joy. Tune in and lock it in. Nenye min TV dani se maloki oh. Ya koni bog bag beza.